Deep beneath the waves, hidden from the prying eyes of surface dwellers, lay the ancient city of Nyssa. For millennia, it thrived in secrecy, its citizens mastering the arcane arts and ancient technologies lost to the world above. Thalor, a young guardian of the city, had always been fascinated by the stories of the surface world. His mentor, the wise and enigmatic Kalyra, often warned him of the dangers and the unknown that lay beyond their aquatic sanctuary. One fateful day, a tremor shook the ocean floor, disturbing the tranquility of Nyssa. Ancient relics in the city's grand archives glowed with an otherworldly light, as if responding to a long-forgotten call. Kalyra, sensing an unprecedented event, summoned Thalor and a select group of guardians, including the skilled warrior Sireon and the brilliant scholar Elysia. They were to investigate the source of the disturbance, venturing to places where no Nyssan had gone for centuries. Their journey led them to the abyssal rift, a chasm so deep and dark that even the bravest feared its depths. As they descended, the water grew colder, and an eerie silence enveloped them. Thalor's heart pounded with a mix of excitement and fear. It was here at the edge of the rift that they encountered the first sign of change, a pulsating, luminescent barrier blocking their path. Elysia, with her vast knowledge of ancient texts, identified the barrier as a protective seal placed by their ancestors to guard against something buried deep within the rift. As they pondered their next move, the barrier began to shimmer and dissolve, revealing a pathway lined with glowing runes. The team cautiously advanced, feeling the weight of history pressing upon them. Thalor couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. As they moved deeper into the rift, the environment around them transformed. Strange bioluminescent plants and creatures, unlike anything they had seen, illuminated their path. The team stumbled upon a massive, ornate door covered in ancient symbols. Thalor reached out to touch it, and the door slowly creaked open, revealing a chamber filled with relics and artifacts from a bygone era. At the center of the chamber stood a pedestal with a mysterious, glowing orb. Inside the chamber, the air felt charged with ancient power. Thalor, Sireon, Elysia, and Kalyra cautiously approached the pedestal with the glowing orb. Elysia, with her vast knowledge of ancient artifacts, examined the inscriptions on the pedestal. They spoke of an ancient power capable of reshaping the very fabric of reality, a power hidden away to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. The orb pulsed with a rhythm that seemed to resonate with their very beings, drawing them closer. As Thalor reached out to touch the orb, a blinding light enveloped the chamber. When the light faded, they found themselves standing on the surface world, surrounded by a vast, unfamiliar landscape. The air was crisp and filled with the sense of a vibrant forest. Bewildered, they looked around and realized that the orb had transported them to a place far from the ocean depths. Thalor's heart raced with a mix of wonder and apprehension. The group was approached by a figure cloaked in shadows, who introduced himself as Malcor, a guardian of the surface world. He explained that the orb was a key to ancient knowledge that had been hidden away by their ancestors, both above and below the surface. Malcor revealed that the recent tremors were a sign that the barrier between their worlds was weakening, and that the ancient power needed to be secured to prevent a cataclysm. Malcor led them to a hidden enclave, where they met other surface dwellers who had been preparing for this moment for generations. The enclave was a sanctuary of knowledge, filled with ancient texts and artifacts that mirrored those found in Nyssa. Elysia eagerly delved into the texts, discovering parallels between the histories of the surface world and their own. Thalor felt a growing sense of purpose as he realized the significance of their mission. As they prepared to embark on a quest to secure the ancient power, Thalor and his companions were outfitted with equipment and knowledge from both worlds. The surface dwellers shared stories of their own struggles and triumphs, creating a bond of unity and mutual respect. Thalor felt a renewed sense of determination, knowing that their journey would shape the future of both their worlds. The journey ahead was fraught with danger and uncertainty. As Thalor, Sireon, Elysia, Kalyra, and their new ally Malcor ventured deeper into the forest, they encountered remnants of the ancient civilization that once thrived on the surface. Ruins of grand structures, overgrown with foliage, hinted at a time when surface dwellers wielded immense power. Malcor explained that these ruins were not merely remnants of a lost world, but were keys to unlocking the knowledge they sought. One evening, as they set up camp amidst the ruins, Thalor noticed a peculiar pattern in the stars above. Elysia confirmed that these constellations matched ancient diagrams found in Nyssa's archives. The stars seemed to form a map, guiding them towards their next destination. With renewed purpose, they followed the celestial path, their journey illuminated by the ethereal glow of the night sky. As they traveled, the group faced numerous challenges. Enchanted creatures and natural barriers tested their resolve. Sireon, with his unmatched combat skills, protected the group from threats, while Elysia deciphered cryptic messages and ancient traps. Thalor and Kalyra used their combined knowledge of magic to navigate through the most treacherous terrains. The bond between them grew stronger as they relied on each other's strengths. Their path eventually led them to a hidden valley, shrouded in mist. At the center of the valley stood an enormous stone monolith, inscribed with runes that pulsated with energy. Malcor revealed that this monolith was the heart of the ancient power, a conduit that connected the energies of the surface and the ocean depths. To access the power, they would need to perform a ritual that combined their unique abilities. As they prepared for the ritual, each member of the group took their place around the monolith. Thalor felt a surge of energy coursing through him as he channeled his magic. Elysia recited incantations from the ancient texts, while Sireon guarded the perimeter. Kalyra and Malcor combined their knowledge to direct the flow of energy. The ground trembled, and the air crackled with electricity as the ritual reached its climax, unveiling a hidden passage beneath the monolith. The hidden passage beneath the monolith led to an underground cavern, unlike anything they had seen before. The walls shimmered with phosphorescent crystals, casting a kaleidoscope of colors across the chamber. At the center of the cavern stood a colossal statue of an ancient deity, its eyes glowing with a fierce, otherworldly light. Thalor felt an overwhelming sense of awe and reverence as they approached the statue. Elysia discovered an inscription at the base of the statue, detailing a ritual to harness the ancient power. The text spoke of a balance between the forces of the surface and the depths, a union that would bring harmony to both worlds. Kalyra and Malcor carefully prepared the necessary components, using their combined knowledge to ensure the ritual would succeed. Sireon kept a vigilant watch, sensing an unseen presence lurking in the shadows. As the ritual commenced, the cavern filled with a powerful, resonating hum. Thalor, Elysia, Kalyra, and Malcor channeled their energies into the statue, causing it to come to life. The deity's eyes blazed with intense light, and a surge of energy erupted from its core, enveloping the group in a radiant aura. The ground trembled, and the air crackled with electricity as the ancient power flowed through them. Suddenly, the unseen presence revealed itself. A dark, shadowy figure emerged from the depths of the cavern, its eyes burning with malevolent intent. The figure was an ancient guardian, corrupted by the very power they sought to control. Sireon sprang into action, engaging the guardian in a fierce battle. The group fought valiantly, their combined strength barely holding the guardian at bay. In a final desperate move, Thalor and Kalyra combined their magical abilities to create a barrier around the group. Elysia and Malcor focused their energies on the statue, channeling the ancient power to banish the corrupted guardian. With a blinding flash of light, the guardian was consumed by the energy, and the cavern fell silent. The group stood victorious, their bond stronger than ever. With the corrupted guardian defeated, the group took a moment to gather their thoughts. The cavern, now bathed in a soft, pulsating glow, felt serene and calm. Thalor approached the deity's statue, feeling a sense of accomplishment and closure. Elysia continued to study the inscriptions, now understanding the full extent of their discovery. The ancient power was now within their grasp, but with it came great responsibility. Malcor suggested that they return to the surface to consult with the other guardians. There was much to discuss about the implications of their newfound power and how to wield it for the greater good. The group ascended through the hidden passage, emerging back into the vibrant forest. The sky above was painted with hues of dawn, symbolizing a new beginning for both their worlds. Back at the Enclave, the Guardians convened to deliberate on the next steps. It was decided that the ancient power would be safeguarded by both the surface dwellers and the people of Nyssa. This alliance would ensure that the power was used wisely and only when necessary. Thalor felt a deep sense of unity and purpose as he pledged to protect their shared legacy. As preparations were made to return to Nyssa, Thalor and Kalyra shared a moment of reflection. They had embarked on this journey with uncertainty and trepidation, but had emerged stronger and wiser. The bond they had formed with their new allies was unbreakable, and they knew that their worlds would be forever changed by the events that had transpired. Thalor looked forward to sharing their story with the people of Nyssa, inspiring future generations to embrace the unknown with courage and hope. The journey back to Nyssa was filled with a renewed sense of purpose. The ocean depths welcomed them back with open arms, and the city of Nyssa glowed brighter than ever. The citizens celebrated the return of their guardians and the promise of a united future. Thalor stood before the grand archives, ready to document their journey and the revelations they had uncovered. The story of the Sunken Realms and their rise to the surface would be told for generations to come, a testament to the power of unity and the courage to explore the unknown.